Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside the gymnasium of Cascade High School for tonight's conference play matchup between the Camanche Indians at 3-11 and the 11-4 Cascade Cougars. We're in for a good game tonight, and right now we're going to send it over to Adam Kedley for the PA announcements.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cascade High School and Cougar Basketball. Please welcome our guests this evening, the Indians of Camanche. As a reminder, Cascade High School, the Western Free School District, and the Iowa High School Athletic Association work hard to promote sportsmanship and good character. Please respect the work of officials, coaches, and players tonight. Officials for tonight's game are Daniel Craig Murray, and Matt Schaefer. And now for your starting lineups. First, for the Indians at guard, 5' junior, number 0, Danica Johnson. At the other guard for the Indians, a 5'6" junior, number 4, Aubrey Hutchinson. At forward, a 5'5" senior, number 11, Aaron Short. At forward for the Indians, a 5'6" sophomore, number 32, Emerson Krieger. And at center for the Indians, a 5'8" junior, number 33, Bridget Huntley. And now for your Cougars. First at guard, a 5'6" junior, number 2, Allie Huffman. At guard for the Cougars, a 5'6" sophomore, number 4, Alyssa Lux. At forward for the Cougars is a 5'7" senior, number 10, Sydney Weber. At guard for the Cougars, a 5'5" junior, number 12, Megan Smith. And the other guard for the Cougars, a 5'6" senior, number 24, Faith Fowler. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
And in case you missed it, the starting lineups for each team are, for the Indians, Danica Dodson, Aubrey Carsonson, Aaron Short, Emerson Krieger, Bridget Huntley. The Indians are coached by head coach. Well, they don't have them listed. We cannot tell you the head coaches for the Indians. But for the Cougars, we have Allie Huffman starting, Alyssa Lux, Sydney Weber, Megan Smith, and Faith Bauer. The head coach for the Cougars is Ernie Bova, assisted by Ryan Altier, and just those two. Alrighty, and Carson, what can we expect for the game tonight from the Cougars?
I think they're going to get up and down and score a lot of points today.
Absolutely, they're a high scoring, fast-paced offense here.
A lot of shooting threes.
As we're ready to get underway here with Sydney Weber tipping. Over to Allie Huffman, who's going to cross the timeline. Faith Bauer has it up top now over to Alyssa Lux in the corner. And they're content just to pass around the perimeter right now and see if they can find an open jumper, but nothing's doing so far.
Good swing pass.
Good swing pass to Faith Bauer. Can't find an opening though. Now Allie Huffman's got it dribbling in and passing over to Smith on the wing. Smith is going to dribble around. She's patient. She's looking for Allie Huffman, who's got it. Now Allie's going to drive it and swing it over. That's a nice swing pass for Alyssa Lux. She had a look there, but
They're looking to get an open bucket here for their first shot of the game.
Absolutely. I thought Alyssa Lux might take it there, but she declined to look for a better one. And there's a good one, Carson.
Yep, that was a good look.
Good look. Couldn't fall. That's fine. Really missed for the Cougars. As we have Aubrey Carson dribbling up the court. She's going to swing over to Dodson. Over into the corner top now. They're really moving the ball around nicely. Into the left corner for an open three. And just a little strong there for, that was Den Betson. As we have Alyssa Lux dribbling up the court now for the Cougars. We're not going to see any press from the Indians to start this ball game. As Smith has on the left wing surveys into Sydney Weber, who gets fouled.
This could be the first one on Camanche. Who they get it on? Number 11.
That's Yep, so underneath out of bounds, triggered in by Faith Bauer. They got Alyssa Lux wide up in the corner, but they didn't feed it to her. Instead, a wide open three for Allie Huffman, who rattles it in and out, no good.
Right in, too.
Yep, that's fine. Allie's got a couple good looks so far this game. She'll start knocking them down. As we have good transition offense here.
Good defense.
Instead of fumbled pass, and now Alyssa Lux is running the other way. She's going to have an open three. No good. I expect those to fall every time for Lux. Oh, and a fantastic rejection by Short. A fast-paced up and down defensive game so far. Nobody's scored. As we are over 2 minutes into the game with the score still being 0-0 with one foul and 0 on the Cougars. We have Ben Denson up top now back over to the corner. And a double Danica Dodson. This to have, and to your point, Carson, an open three goes down. That's how you attack this 2-3 zone, swinging it around, getting open looks from three. As Alyssa Lux dribbles across the timeline, she surveys the defense. Looks to pass to Weber up top. She decides not to do anything and passes over to Bauer on the wing.
They're going to start 0 for 3 from 3, but you'll expect them to start going down after a while the way they've played so far this year.
Yep, it'll just take them a few minutes to get warmed up here, and they'll start knocking them down. As Bauer passes up an open three for an even better shot. And it's going to be a strong rebound by the Indians, but somehow Alyssa Lux comes out of there with it and knocks down a quick two.
That'll work for two.
And we'll take that, Carson.
Press here, looks like.
Yep, 3-2 Indians with 4:48 left in the first quarter. And Camanche easily breaks the press with Dodson dribbling down the lane, but instead she's going to turn it over. It's going to head Cascade's way. I don't know, they're going to foul there, Carson? Yes, they did.
They got a foul on 33.
That's going to be Bridget Hunley. That's going to be her first, team's second. As we're going to have Bauer triggered in here to Lux. The officials are holding up play here. Oh, shoe tie. Good eyes there, Nauman. And now we trigger it into Lux, and she's going to dribble it up with solo press, crossing the timeline. On the high post to Sydney Weber. Back over to Megan Smith on the right wing.
Looks like both teams are going to get some subs coming in here. Yep. That ball.
Early subs for the Cougars, and the Indians keeping their lineup fresh. And to your point, Nauman.
Looks to stay here.
It must have been tipped by a Camanche player. And now we have Maddie Michaels checking in, and Laura Otting and Taryn Huffman for the Cougars. And right into the game, Taryn Huffman's going to inbound it. Looking for Lux on the wing.
She got her.
Now over to Huffman, and a good find down low.
And got a foul there.
And a good job by.
Who are they going to get on this foul?
That's going to be.
Probably going to be 33. Yep.
That's going to be 32. That's Den Betson. That's going to be her first team's third. And we're going to have Laura Otting going to the line to shoot two. Lobbed up there a little long. She had a good rotation on that ball there. Just throw it up there a little bit more soft next time. Looks better, but just a little strong. But Allie Huffman with a good board. And now an easy two, as you said, Nauman, a great find down low to Alyssa Lux for an easy two. She's got 4 early points for the Cougars. She's already on pace to hit her average of 16.7 points a game.
One thing that the girls like to do if they get Buckeye set up in a approach.
Absolutely, they're an aggressive defensive team, and up Up and down, 2 wide open threes go down
It's
early.
early on, but Camanche's come to play so far.
Absolutely, and like we said earlier, we can throw the records out the door for this rivalry matchup here. Bauer's going to pump fake and drive in. Ooh, she nearly traveled. She knows she might have got away with one there. As Lux is setting up the offense on the left wing, back out to Bauer, over to Taryn. Down low to Allie Huffman, who can't finish.
A very good post entry so far.
Absolutely, no. And then we have a great rebound by Laura Otting and a good putback to tie the ball game at 6-6 with 3:18. And ooh, the press rattles Camanche early. And a tough layup goes down by Faith Bauer. What an athletic move with a little sky hook type of layup there. Extending the Cougar lead to 2 with 3 minutes left.
Like Kareem right there.
Yeah, it did. And ooh, a good find down low for an easy jumper that can't quite fall from the paint. As Bauer's going to hurry it across the timeline. Looking for Huffman on the wing. She's going to drive inside and pass out to a wide open 3 for Alyssa Lux. That's going to fall, Carson. In and out, no good.
It'll go down after a while.
Yep, it'll start going down. I might have jinxed a little bit there. Score is 8-6. Camanche looking to tie it up. Instead, we're going to have a turnover. Faith Bauer intercepting a pass.
Faith had pretty active hands on the defense so far.
Lux is a confident shooter. Doesn't matter how many rows she's going to miss. She's going to step up confidently and knock down another one. It's increasing the Cougar lead to 11-6 with 2:20 to play in the first quarter. And a high-scoring first quarter so far for the Cougars. As we have Hundley dribbling inside. Back out in the wing for an open 3 that can't quite fall.
It wasn't a bad look, though, really.
Nope, that was Maddie Michaels off the bench with a good open look. And we're going to have 2 subs back into for the Cougars. We have Megan Smith and Sydney Weber back in favor of Alyssa Lux and Faith Bauer. Allie Huffman's going to pass in favor of Taryn Huffman, who's going to dribble it up herself. She's in no hurry, as she shouldn't be. Over to Allie Huffman on the wing with a good skip pass over to Megan Smith. Not much inside so far for the Cougars, Carson. They're doing a good job shutting down Sydney Weber early. Instead, a wide open jumper for Huffman and an air ball. Ooh, and a good hustle play there from Taryn Huffman to save it, but
getting a jump there.
Great coordination by Danica Dodson to not let her throw it off her kneecaps out of bounds. Skip ball favored the Indians. It's going to be Carstensen inbounding. Now she's going to take it up herself. Ooh, and Sydney Weber with a confusing little press there, but the Indians break it easily. Over to Hundley.
I wouldn't say necessarily super easily, but they got through.
They got through, that's all that matters, but eventually they're going to be turning them over here, as they have several times already this game. Hopefully, that's the goal for the Cougars. They've done a good job of it so far. Ooh, and a little miscommunication there. Got tipped by an Indian, but right to Carstensen, thankfully, for the Indians. As she's going to reset up top. She's in no hurry. There's no shot clock. There's no need to be in a hurry.
Yeah, there is no need. Especially against a 2-3 zone to get good buckets, you got to sometimes slow down.
Absolutely. Just keep swinging the ball, look for good open buckets, and that's what Camanche's doing. And right up top for Dodson, can't quite knock it down, and it's going to be head the other way. And quickly, we're going to have Lux and Bauer check back in favor of Allie Huffman and Laura Otting. And another sub for the Indians, we're going to have Ben Dedson checking back in for Maddie Michaels. Excuse me, Ivory Carpenson.
In the first quarter, we got 11-6 for the Cougars.
And it's been a fun up and down, fast pace so far, Carson. It's been enjoyable to watch. A very fast first quarter with not a lot of fouls. We'll love to see that.
Yeah.
A good, clean ball game being played. As Taryn Huffman's going to lob up a 3, that's going to be just off to the right.
Baseball's always at its purest form when there's not many fouls. And speaking of that, there's a foul.
And that's going to be Sydney Weber. It's going to
be her first.
Team's 4th, I believe. Oh, excuse me, team first for the Cougars. Yep, my bad. And the Cougars have a press yet again, but Camanche breaks it. No, they don't break it. And it's going to be a turnover, and that's going to be courtesy of Hundley.
Here on the camera, but went out of bounds.
Yep, going to be back to Cougars basketball as Bauer's going to inbound it to Lux. She's going to find Megan Smith in the wing. A nice skip pass to Lux for a wide open 3-pointer. No good. Yep, that's the possession you want. As Lux is a little cold, really, but she'll turn it on. I guess she's got 7 points. For her standards, though, she's below 50% from 3-pointers, which isn't going to happen much for Lux. They don't call it, and so we're going to stay here. Indians with an open 3 that goes down. That's going to be Hundley for 3.
For a team that's 3-11, they shoot pretty confidently for 3.
Absolutely, as they decrease the Cougar lead to 2. And with 3 seconds left, Lux is going to make something happen. She finds Bauer for a great look that can't fall. And we're going to end the first quarter 11-9. We'll be right back here at the start of the second. And we welcome you back inside Cascade High School for the start of the second quarter with the Cougars leading 11-9. Carson, what do the Cougars got to do to keep up this hot pace here so far?
You got to find Alyssa Lux and Allie Huffman from deep.
I agree. Alyssa Lux has been cool from deep so far, but she'll turn it on here in the second quarter and get some open looks to fall. Ooh, and a nice looking skip pass to Megan Smith, and another wide open three for the Cougars, and they're just not falling so far. But Carson, we're having some great looks here from Cascade. It's great offense so far.
Really been good offense for both sides.
Absolutely, yeah, shots just aren't falling. If you're a head coach, you can't be too mad about that,
That's another good look.
Yep, and like I said, open shots,
Sometimes against this 2-3 zone, you got to shoot deeper than you want, but if you shoot it confidently, it don't really matter.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have Smith in the right wing, up to Bauer. Back down to Smith, and right back to Bauer. A little two-person game here over to Lux. She fakes a three and feeds inside to Weber, who drives inside.
Yeah, and got fouled.
And good job by Weber going up strong, drawing a foul.
I think it might get 33.
Let's see. No, that's going to be Aaron Short.
Predicting the fouls here.
No problem. Yep, her second, team fourth. Going to send Cindy Weber to the line to knock down 2 free throws here. First free throw's on the way, and just long off the back of the iron, as we're going to have Danica Dotson checking back in favor of Aaron Short. Second free throw on the way here. And right through. Good job by Sydney knocking down the second free throw confidently. Extending the Cougar lead to 3 with 7:12 to go in the second period. And great hands by Lux, and she's going to get an easy layup because of it. Good defense.
Good defense leads to good offense, right?
Absolutely, as the lead balloons up to 5 now. Quickly for the Cougars. And ooh, a little lapse in the Cougars defense, but good recovery. It's going to be Ben Detson down low. Back up top for a wide open 3 for Carsonson, just long. And some icy jump shooting for both teams so far, Carson.
Yeah. Shooting though, if you're confident.
Absolutely. And look at this. Wide open for Lux, and she can't knock it down. Kind of surprising so far. Even though Lux has 7 points, he's missed a lot of wide open jumpers. They'll start falling, though. That's right. You can't be mad if you're Coach Bulbaugh. Dotson's got it. Over to Carsonson. Back up to Dotson. Down inside to Ben Detson for a wide open layup.
That's a really good look.
That was great offense there. Getting an open look in the middle of the lane. A little bit of a lapse for that 2-3 zone from the Cougars. Decreasing the Cougar lead down to a 14-11 with 6:03 to play in the second quarter. What's the luck so far this game? Faith Bauer's got it. She's going off a 3. Looks good. Just off the back of the rim. And a great rebound by Sydney Weber. Lux is wide open up top.
Shot is
no good again for Lux. That's okay. Keep shooting. Absolutely. They're going to open Lux. You can't be mad if you're Coach Bulbaugh. They'll start falling. No need to panic yet. You're still up 3 with 5:35 to go in the first half. Yeah. You're down 3 with a team with 8 more wins than you have. You're playing great so far to keep it within 3. And we kind of have it tied up right here. And we do! What a shot by Carsonson from deep. Yes, they have, and we would expect no less from a fun little rivalry here in Cascade. As the score is now tied at 14-all with 5 minutes to go in the second period.
If you're having a rough season, all it is believing and winning.
Absolutely. And if you're Camanche or Carson, a big win like this could be what you need to spark. Absolutely. As Huffman throws up another jumper that doesn't go, and the Allie Huffman drives in for a wide open elbow jumper.
Nothing's falling right now.
No, I don't know what to say. They're getting good looks. They just aren't falling. That's going to be on. Yep, Sydney Weber, to your point. That's her second, I believe. She's going to have to be careful now. She's going to come out of the game in favor of Taryn Huffman. And the Cougars in danger of now falling behind for the first time in this ballgame. Excuse me, no, they were down 3-2 earlier, but for the first time since early on.
Since the start of the game, yeah.
Absolutely.
They're going to try to press get the ball back here, maybe.
Yep, they want no part in going down 2 points this possession.
If you're struggling, you might as well use your defense, get some offense.
Absolutely. Some defense led to offense already for and that should have been a travel.
I mean, it's a good catch, too, on the ball, not to go out of bounds.
Great catch, but she hopped on that pivot foot, and the officials missed one, and it's going to stay right here. Let's see if the Indians can take advantage of a mistake by the refs and make the Cougars pay for it. Carsonson's got it, dribbling inside. Nothing doing, so she's going to find Ben Detson down low. She's going to lob up a three, as I say. Offering it goes down. And a 14 to 17 deficit now for the Cougars as the defender just backed off Ben Detson. So she was, excuse me, that was Huntley, so she made her pay. No good, and the icing shooting continues. Absolutely, they couldn't have asked for anything fallen so far, and the Indians are really taking advantage now. Ben Detson's got it. Absolutely. Michael's going to up another three. No good. That would have been a big shot, increasing the lead to 2014. Instead, Allie Huffman's run the other way, looking for Lux. She's going to fire up a three. No good again.
It might not just be her night. You don't know.
At this point, that's like I believe she's 1 for 6 from downtown, 7 points.
Can't let the frustration get you too much.
Absolutely. If I'm Coach Bolfa, I'd have to tell her, if you're open, keep shooting. They're going to fall. You can't turn down wide open looks to try to get something better. You're not going to find any better look than a wide open three for Alyssa Lux. And the Indians are going to call timeout. The head coach here didn't like whatever was going down. And we're going to be right back. This is a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. To play in the first half. Cascade down by a score of 17-14. Kind of a surprising first half so far for the Cougars here, Carson.
Yep. It's not what you want if you're Cascade, but if you're Camanche, it's exactly what you want.
This is the ideal dream here. As we're going to get.
They took some good looks, though, so far, too.
Absolutely. A nice move by Dotson, but she loses it, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay right here. So that's fine. It's going to stay right here. Comanche is going to retain possession. If everything holds now, Cascade will get the ball for the start of the third quarter. Unless the possession arrow changes yet again.
You never know. It could change 6 more times.
Yep, you never know in high school basketball. As Michaels is going to get it over to Dotson. Over to Carsonson on the left wing. Back up top to Dotson. Looking for something in the middle of that zone. We can't find anything. He's going to reset over to Carsonson. And the Cougars are playing a good 2-3 zone, not letting any open jumpers get knocked down. Until now, we're going to have an open jumper by Carsonson, and she's going to not quite knock it down. And we're running another way with Allie Huffman. She's going to take it 1-on-2 and a charge. I don't know about that one, Carson. Do you agree?
She might have lowered the shoulder, but also I don't think the defender was set.
She wasn't set at all. That was still moving.
It probably was on her putting the shoulder down.
And there's no restricted zone in high school, so it must have been the shoulder.
It wasn't being set by any means.
Yeah, it must have been. They must have seen a chicken wing come out or something like a shoulder come out to shove the defender away. As we're going to have Ben Detson up top over to Dodson. Back up to Michaels. Over to Dodson again. She's going to try to juke out Alyssa Lux, but Alyssa Lux is going to have none of that. So we're going to have Carsonson reset up top. Alyssa Lux is all over her. And with a minute 49 left to go in this first half, Comanche's in absolutely no hurry to get a shot off here. Dodson's down low. She's going to have a nice find, but it can't be handled by Carsonson, and we're heading the other way.
Just a little sloppy there for that.
Yep, they had something going there, but just a little bit of a butterfingers issue there, and it gets fumbled out of bounds.
You'll have that sometimes.
Yep, it happens. Absolutely. Happens to the best of them. As Faith Bauer's got it up top over Alyssa Lux, she's going to drive inside and pass it back up top to Bauer. A little driving kick action there, nothing happening. Speaking of driving kicks, still no shot for Lux until now, and she is just ice cold from the floor. That was a nice wide open little 9-foot jumper. She's going to get the fall, Carson.
You just need to bang over the hoop with your hair right now.
Absolutely. You know, something that can really help in that situation is just a couple of free throws. And way short here. Nope, they point towards Cascade. Yep, you're fine. Cascade's going to get back down 3. Still 17-14. A very low scoring first half so far
almost
for the
7
Cougars.
to go.
This is kind of a shocker. Cascade's had 2 very hot games in a row, scoring in the 50s, 60s, and 70s in the last 3 games.
A lot of times it's hard to stay hot based off of shooting sometimes.
Absolutely.
You don't always have your A night.
And what do we have here?
Fall on the floor.
That's going to
Number
be
3, I
on.
think.
See if you're right. Yep. Number 3, that's Michaels. That'll be her team's 5th. So still not in the bonus yet for the
I don't think
Cougars.
we're going to get the bonus either with 54 seconds.
Probably not.
Keeps the
Playing a
game
clean
open.
first quarter. Absolutely.
That's how basketball should be played.
Absolutely. Bauer with a nice drive inside is going to find a wide open Megan Smith who looks to shoot. Instead, find an open Taryn Huffman. And that's a huge shot for the Cougars to tie their game.
Step up and hit a shot there.
Finally, the Cougars get a shot to go down. And it's courtesy of Taryn Huffman with a big shot from her. Good job stepping up confidently. And now I expect the Indians to just dribble it out here and look for the final shot. As we have Carsonson dribbling over to Ben Detson. She's going to dribble up top. Looking for
potentially take a lead on the road at half. Something you can't pass up.
Absolutely. Oh, and nearly a steal from Megan Smith there. As Dotson's going to lap up a 3. It's not going to go. And now, a little change of events here. We're going to have, with plenty of time and 7 seconds to go, we're going to have Cascade with a chance to take the lead here.
About 8 seconds. That's plenty of time to score a basket.
Plenty of time to get open. Get a couple of open passes for
shooters like our girls have this year.
Lux. Pass outside still. 1 second on the clock. And a foul right before the buzzer. Going to send Faith Bauer to the line to give the Cougars a lead before halftime. Absolutely. I expect Faith Bauer to knock down both these free throws here, Carson. She's an excellent foul shooter.
As a shooter, it's got to be kind of odd to have nobody at the.
Absolutely. These feel more like a couple technical foul free throws as she's all on there. She's not phased by Carson. When you have nobody around you, you can kind of phase her for free throws. Not having those bodies around you, but it doesn't affect Bauer for her first one. She lobs the second one right through. And that's going to take us to half 19-7. We'll be back inside Cascade High School for the start of the third quarter with the Cougars leading 19-17. And Carson, what do the Cougars got to do to extend this 2-point lead here in the third quarter?
They got to actually hit some shots for once.
Open jumper's just got to fall down, and right on cue we're going to have, nope, Faith Bauer's going to pass up an open shot in favor of Megan Smith on the right side. She's going to pass it back up to Alyssa Lux. She's going to find Allie Huff. A tough pass is going to be picked off by Carsonson. And now Bauer comes back, picks up, oh boy. And a wild layup doesn't go for Bauer. That's not the shot you're looking for there. And we're going to have Ben Detson run away with it. We're going to have Carsonson dribbling up, and it's going to be a Alyssa Lux here. She's going to dribble it across half court and set up an offense. Bauer gets the ball wide open in the wing, but Lux have to shoot. Looking for a better shot, hopefully, here. Yep, now Huffman's got it at the free throw line. Up to Smith. And Huffman's going to be fouled on the floor. I don't know if she could have got that continuation there, Carson, but instead she's going to be inbounding here. It's going to be Bauer inbounding. That's going to be on. I didn't see it. It's going to be Bauer inbounding, looking for Huffman for a wide open. Nope, she's going to dribble and take a easy two, and she's going to knock it down. 21-17 Cougars with 7:01 to play in the third quarter. Great offense here, Carson. As we have Carsonson dribbling across half court. She's looking for Michaels back out top. Swing over to Ben Detson. Now Lux ain't going to pass up this one, and she's going to knock it down. It's about time for Lux. That's going to be 2 of 8. She's going to be up to 10 points in the game now. 12 points, excuse me. And you know you're a good player when an off night's 12 points, Carson.
Yeah.
As we have Dodson down low to Hundley. She's going to pass it back out top in favor of Michaels. Over to Dodson and over to Carsonson. They're in no hurry. They're going to look for a good shot here against the zone. Dodson's got it way up top. Carson, the ball movement's getting a little bit stagnant right now for the Indians. They need to keep swinging that ball, trying to break down this 2-3 zone. Really stagnant. Just a lot of back and forth passes up top. Not really getting much accomplished. Credit to the Cougars for not getting out of position here. Lux comes way up to try to steal it from Dodson. Nothing happening. Now Dodson's going to turn it over. Faith Bauer's going to run the other way.
That pass a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right, Carson. That's a great find from Huffman. And Lux can't finish underneath. She got hit pretty hard, but like you said, no fouls going to be called. And
wow.
Way to go by Dodson. They're sacrificing her body to maintain possession. It's going to be a jump ball in favor of... That's going to go to Cascade. The players are going to get a quick little breather here. Going to be Carsonson inbounding to Dodson. She's going to bring it up. She's going to walk it across the timeline and set up a play. Over on the left wing in favor of Michaels. She's going to pass it down to the middle of that zone. And a tough shot falls. Courtesy of Carsonson. Good job by her making a wild shot go down. Yeah, they've come out with a couple tough floaters that have gone down early here in the second half, but Cascade's still up 3. Now Bauer's going to drive inside and kick over to Megan Smith, who's going to drive inside and lob up a little floater. It's not going to fall. Sydney Weber hustling the offensive glass, and she's going to get hammered. And will that be 2 free throws, or will that be on the floor? Yep, she'll go to the line and knock down 2 here. Weber's got a great form. She's got to go up there confidently and not let nerves get the best of her up here. First free throw is on the way. And right on cue, she misses a little long. That's okay, Sydney. Just step up there confidently and knock down the second one. Little extended buzzer there. Second free throw is on the way. And right through. Good job by Weber there, confidently knocking down the second free throw.
We'll get Taryn Hoffman for Sydney Weber there on the zone.
Yep, giving Weber a hard-earned breather here. Taryn Huffman's clapping down there. She's going to play confident defense here. Ben Detson's got on the wing, guarded by Lux.
Yeah.
Looking for a skip pass, but nothing doing, so she's going to feed it back up top to near half court for Dodson, who's going to feed it down low to Hundley. Dodson's got it back up top again. Looking for a wide open short, who hasn't played in a while here, Carson. Due to foul trouble, yep, absolutely. But she's seen the floor again now for the first time in several minutes. An open jump shot's not going to go down for Hundley, and instead of running the other way with Megan Smith dribbling up the court. Over to Allie Huffman, and Bauer's going to drive it in. Sees it over to Taryn Huffman in the wing. Now Megan Smith turns down an open look in favor of Alyssa Lux. Absolutely great ball movement so far, and now Faith Bauer's going to fumble it out of bounds. A little bit stone hands there for Bauer as it's going to go the other way now. Dotson's going to dribble it up. And you know, Carson, nice crowd on hand here for the game tonight. I'm glad to see some faces here in the audience again.
I think it's sold out tonight.
A packed house. There's no room in the bleachers, so we have to have seating up top again. As we're going to have Short with a open shot. She would have got it on the free throw line. Instead, it's going to be out of bounds, touching Taryn Huffman last. If she would have just let that one go there, Carson, it would have been Cascade ball. But instead, she tips it, and it's going to stay right here at the score of 25-21 with 3:16 to play in the third quarter.
Sometimes your basketball instincts get ahead of you.
Yep, sometimes you just can't help but reach out and try to grab it there. And that's going to be Maddie Michaels draining a three to bring it with one, Carson. And they're right within striking distance here. Absolutely. That's right. Cascade's not looked real impressive here so far. This is the dream situation for Camanche. Bauer's been a little bit hesitant from the wing, but instead we're going to have a walk swap. A three, no good again.
Good hustle rebound by Allie Huffman. She'll go to the line for two.
Good job by Huffman going to the line to knock down two free throws, extending the lead back up to three here.
They're going to give Megan Smith for.
First free throws right through.
She can go for.
And we're going to have Carsonson back into the game in favor of Short for the Indians. And the second free throw is on the way, and right through again for Allie Huffman.
2 for 2.
Absolutely. That's only her fourth point of the night. She's been quiet so far.
Free throws are free, so get your points.
Absolutely. It's a good way for her to get her confidence up. Maybe, knocking down two free throws is all you need sometimes to get within a groove here, Carson. Absolutely. Carsonson turns it over, and a smart foul there by Maddie Michaels, preventing a wide open layup for Alyssa Lux on the other end. Instead, we're going to have Taryn Huffman inbound it. And Huffman inbounds to Lux. She's going to take it across half court and pass it over to Smith on the wing, back up top to Lux. And good ball movement here for the Cougars, Carson.
Yeah, that's what you need.
And right on cue, leads to a wide open three.
Good hustle. I mean, she gets the board.
Yep, good hustle, just didn't bounce the Cougars away. Now we have a 3-on-2 transition here.
And got blocked, but it'll probably stay.
There from Carsonson, looking for an open cutter, slash into the hoop for an easy two.
Sometimes your eyes light up throwing that hoop right in front of you.
Absolutely, sometimes it's too tempting just to go and try to get it for yourself. Instead, we have a block for the Cougars, and it's going to stay right here. And a wide open shot for Ben Detson. That can't fall. And a strong rebound for Carsonson.
It looks like Camanche almost wants this game more.
Absolutely. The Cougars think they can just post their way through the game, but they're wrong. They're only up one right now. As Huffman shuttles it over to Smith, who's going to find Taryn Huffman on the baseline. Back up top to
One thing our
Lux, who's going to
offense
drive
has done
inside.
really good is moving it around, trying to get some open looks. Keep swinging, moving the defense around.
Absolutely.
For their 2-3 zone.
Now we're going to have Alyssa Lux step into the line to shoot two free throws with 1:49 to play in the third quarter.
35 fouls on Camanche here. That'll be something to watch out for in the fourth.
Yep, and that could be huge for the Cougars because as they are a very good free throw shooting team. That could play a big role.
Looks like they're going to get Faith Bauer for Laura Adam.
Yep, that's the first free throw falls for Lux. Second free throw's on the way and right through. That'll be 14 for Lux on the night. She's 2 off her season average.
The Cougars shot in their press here.
Yep.
Camanche's done a pretty decent job of breaking the press.
Absolutely. Until now, they have a little bit of trouble. Let's just stay right here as Faith Bauer tips it out of bounds. Good hands by Bauer there. So we're going to have Dotson trigger it in for the Indians. She's having trouble. The head coach got to call timeout. Good job by the Cougars not letting anything happen. It's a full timeout. We're going to take a break and be right here at the end. And we're back in play here with Carstensen in trouble. And that's going to be out of bounds. That's going to head back to the Cougars. Great defense by Allie Huffman there, forcing an early turnover right out of the timeout. That's got to make Camanche's head coach frustrated.
Bring some intensity out of the timeout. They're going to put turnover.
Absolutely. And that's the last thing you want for Camanche, having a turnover out of a timeout. It's about the worst thing that could happen. And now on the other end, a nice little left-handed layup goes for Allie Huffman. That's going to be her 6th point in the ball game.
For the Cougars. Get up 5 here with about a minute 22 to go.
Absolutely. They're at 5 point. And seems to be an issue with the scoreboard here. I'm not sure if now they finally fix it. Bringing the west side scoreboard back up to 31. It was at 29-26. Well, the east scoreboard was at 31-26. But they got it fixed now. And now we get nearly an and one for Carstensen in the lane. She's going to head to the foul line to shoot two.
Pretty aggressive take. You got to like it, though.
Yep, good job by Carstensen, not being afraid of the contact and driving in hard for 2 free throws. With a minute to go in the third quarter. Aubrey Carstensen throws the first free throw up a little long there, keeping the lead at 5 points here for the Cougars. Second free throw, that's going to be no good. You can tell that from a mile away. And that's a big couple of misses for Camanche there, as that keeps the Cascade lead at 5, but not for long as Huffman shoots a wide open 2-point jumper. And that's what we expect from the Cougars, trying to extend that lead up to what I believe is the biggest of the game, if I'm right, and that's going to be only the second team foul on the Cougars, so that's going to be underneath inbounds here for the Indians. Yep, her first, team second. Now we're going to have Carstensen inbounding. In favor of Ben Detson, a near steal by...
Pretty good anticipation there, too.
Absolutely good hustle and anticipation by Megan Smith, nearly picking the pocket of Carstensen there on the inbound. Carstensen runs the play, and we have Michaels up in the wing and does not shoot it. And a near good hands again as we have a near steal by Lux. Instead, a wide open layup inside. And Carstensen can't finish. A blown opportunity there for the Indians, as that keeps the Cougar lead at 7. And now a nice drive inside by Alyssa Lux, who can't find the range there from about 6 feet. But good presence of the mind and an excellent rejection by Ben Detson there. And it looks like the final shot of the half slipped there a little bit for the Indians. And a good offensive third quarter here for both teams. And Faith Bauer set to inbound to Alyssa Lux as we begin the fourth quarter with the score of 33-26 in favor of the Cougars.
You just want a bucket here, get the lead to 9.
Absolutely.
Or 10.
And you know, all night Alyssa Lux has been a little bit off. The baskets look more like a Pringles can than an actual basketball basket for Alyssa Lux tonight. And what I mean by that is the baskets look very small. Nothing's been going through for Lux.
3-pointer, a little long. Allie Huffman will push up here. Basket's good.
And now we have a nice layup in transition for the Cougars here, extending the lead out to 9.
That's what you want if your Cascade with 7:19 to go.
Absolutely. Great job stretching that, what was once a 2-point lead all the way up to 9 here, early in the fourth quarter.
And it looks like they're going to on the floor.
That's going to be on, that's going to be Faith Bauer. That's going to be her first, team's third, on the Indians. Going to send Alyssa Lux to the line to shoot 2. And a good soft touch by Alyssa Lux. They're knocking on the first free throw off the front of the rim. Increasing the Cougar lead up to 13 points with a score of 41-28 with 5:38 to play in the ball game. First free throw is, the second free throw is up and down again for Alyssa Lux, rattling that one home. Absolutely. Good touch there from Alyssa Lux on the free throw line.
Camanche just seemed to lose some composure here in the second half.
Absolutely. It's really just like a switch flip for Camanche. Everything just kind of started to unravel for them. But credit that to Cascade, too, though.
You're happy with how they played in the first half, at least.
Absolutely. And Alyssa Lux drives inside, and now a block, but we're going to get a foul called, and that's going to send Alyssa Lux back to the line again for the Cougars.
Hopefully getting this lead up to 16 here.
Absolutely. She'll knock them down both with confidence. First free throw's up and no good for Lux.
You should start knocking on wood there, Ray, in those situations.
Absolutely. I might have given the old announcer jinx there.
Yeah.
She might have overcompensated a little bit for that one. As the last 2 she shot were a little short, but they both went in.
I think we're going to get Faith Bauer in for, I'm assuming, nope.
It's going to be in favor of Taryn Huffman.
We're just standing here to 15 with 5:15 to go.
And we're going to have Dodson dribbling up the court here for the Indians, crossing the timeline. As the Cascade lead balloons up to 15 points with 5 minutes to go in tonight's ball game. And a quick reminder, we'll be right back here for the start of the boys' game.
About 15 minutes after the girls.
We're really looking forward to that rivalry game here, Carson. As the Cougars will be out for revenge. Now we're going to have Hallie Huffman dribbling up the court for the Cougars. She's going to look to wind some clock here and just shorten this ball game. Take a lot of time off of possession. Absolutely. Just take as much off the clock as you can. Don't have to score anymore. Just wind that clock and prevent Camanche from getting a lot of possessions. And a little bit sloppy there from, they kind of, and Camanche bailed out Allie Huffman there. She was about to turn it over, but instead we have a reach and foul. And that's going to send Allie Huffman to the line for, I believe, what is a 1-and-1. Front of the 1-and-1's on its way, and it rattles home, extending the lead to 16 points for the Cougars with 4:30 to go in the ball game.
Second one, no good.
And it looks to me like, nope, it was off on Taryn Huffman.
4:27 to go. We got 16-point lead here for the Cougars. Just don't screw it up, and you should have this ball game.
Absolutely, it's within your grasp now. Just play smart, play under control.
Time out for Camanche.
Finish this game as Camanche takes a full come out.
Minute.
Absolutely, right back. And welcome to be back inside Cascade High School for the tail end of this fourth quarter with the Cougars leading 44-28. And in the second half here, Carson, the Cougar 2-3 zone's kind of bamboozled Camanche here as they really haven't had any open shots. They've been doing a great job of not letting any open shots, and right on cue. Tough shot by Camanche goes down, decreasing the lead down to 13, and I suppose Camanche has a little bit of life here. They're going to keep playing here.
They're going to need some misses here for Cascade. at the end of the game.
They're going to need several miracles to happen in favor of those, in favor of them guys.
Anything can happen, though.
And smartly, Allie Hoffman is content just to dribble it up top. In no hurry, trying to wind some possessions, wind some time off the clock. Absolutely. Instead, Sydney Weber's going to turn it over.
Right,
you know, just Sydney Weber. If you're Sydney Weber there, you just got to take time. You're in no hurry there. And they have a chance with a three-pointer to cut it down to 10.
And look at that, they're going to get their three.
And it's way off to the right side as we have Allie Hoffman now dribbling up across the timeline. Again, she's going to just wind the clock here. We're down to 3:15 to play in the ball game. Faith Bauer's got it up top. She's in no hurry. Sydney Weber she rifles a pass over to Allie Hoffman, and we are going to have jump ball, and that's going to favor Camanche with 3 minutes to play. So Camanche's got another chance here, Carson. How do they capitalize? Yep. Get some quick passing here. Try to find an open three from the zone. See what you can get. Not the greatest pass there as Sydney Weber picks it off. And now we're heading the other way yet again with Allie Hoffman.
2:50 to go. 44-31.
And now it's pretty safe to say that's all she wrote for this ball game here, Carson.
I wouldn't officially say it, but pretty soon I will.
I'm pretty confident that with 2:40 to play with a 14-point lead, make it 15. That should be about the end of the ball game there. As we have Dotson dribbling up over to Michaels. Down in the far right corner for Hunley.
Fans should be proud of their first half, how they played it.
Absolutely. They came in here to a very tough road environment against this Cascade team. And yeah, great shot in the lane there for the Indians. Cut the lead back down to 13. A good move there by Taryn Huffman getting a defender off her. Now Faith Bauer's got it with just over 2 minutes to go in the ball game. She's going to dribble inside, pass it over to Sydney Weber in the wing, and passes back up to Allie Huffman. She's going to drive inside for a wide open layup. The defense just backed off, and she'll say, I'll take that all day long. Extending the lead back up to 15 at the score of 48-33 Cougars with 1:50 to play in the ball game. Now we're going to have Dotson up top in favor of Michaels. She's going to serve the defense and can't find much, so he passes it back out top. We're going to have a drive inside and a kick to an open Carsonson in the wing. That's going to be a little long there as Taryn Huffman pulls down the board for the Cougars with 1.5 minutes to go. She's going to find Weber way outside and pass it over to Bauer. And she's looking for another 2. And a near and 1 off a strong drive from Faith Bauer there. Heading back to the line to try to extend this lead to 50-33 if she can knock down both free throws. Right through for Bauer there. 49-33 Cougars. And then we're going to have Laura Otting checking in to the ball game. As Bauer lobs up the second free throw, and that's right through. Nothing but net there.
Lead to 17 there with about 83 seconds to go.
Absolutely. And after a rough first half, Carson, the Cougars have just absolutely blown it open now. And right on cue, another turnover there forced by the Cascade 2-3 zone.
They came ready to play in the second half.
Absolutely. Coach Bova really tore into him. So Lux is going to slowly walk across half court and run some of that precious time off the clock here.
Time is always your friend, especially when you're at 7.
Absolutely.
Looks like number 33, Huntley, got 12 for Camanche.
She's their leading scorer with her next closest being Michael scoring 9. As what do we have here? A foul on Camanche, and it's going to send Faith Bauer back to the line to shoot another 2.
You know, if she makes both these, she can get in the double digits on the scoring column here.
Let's see if she can knock him down. And a good bounce there for Faith Bauer. The rim was awfully friendly on that one. Yep, and a good chance for some of the bench players to get in and get themselves in the stat book. Cascade is not elected to go to the bench yet.
Also good. They'll get her in double digits.
Yep, and a good game for Faith Bauer here, reaching 10 points again. As we have Michaels dribbling across half court for the Indians here, and she's just going to wind some clock up top. And now we're going to get a 3 lobbed up, no good by Duke just into the game. Yep, going to stay here, giving the Indians another shot at getting one of their bench players into the scoring column here. That's going to be Herman throwing into bounds for the first time this almost in, and now we have a good rebound here by Duke. Anything allowed, shot no good. And this will be all she wrote. As Huffman's going to dribble across the timeline easily. Now Bauer's got it way up top, and she's just going to hold it. And a good showing in the second half here for the Cougars, winning by a score of 52-33, and we'll be back here in 15 minutes for the start of the boys' game. And good evening again as we welcome you back inside Cascade High School for a matchup we are extremely excited for the boys teams of the Camanche Indians and the Cascade Cougars. Carson, I can't tell you how excited I am for this game, and right now we're going to send it over to Adam Kedley for the
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cascade High School Cougar Basketball. Please welcome our guests this evening, the Indians of Camanche. As a reminder, Cascade High School, Western School District, and the Iowa High School Athletic Association work hard to promote sportsmanship and foster good character. Please respect the work of our officials, coaches, and players tonight. The Indians are coached by Josh Davis, assisted by David Grimm, Dustin Porter, and Jack Rose. Cougars are coached by Danny Mullen, assisted by Ron Humble, Jared Napper, and Tyler Minton. Coaches for tonight's game are Daniel Craig, Craig Murray, and Matt Shaver. And now, for your starting lineups. For the Indians, a guard, 6'4", senior, number 3, Zane. At the other guard for the Indians, a 6'5", junior, number 12, Zach. At forward is a 5'10" senior, number 23, Jordan Lawrence. At forward for the Indians, a 6'7" sophomore, number 32, Zane Witt. And at center for the Indians, a 6'2" junior, number 33, Mike Delzell. And for your Cougars, first at guard, 5'9", senior, number 12, Cooper Russ. At guard, 5'8", freshman, number 20, Cass Huffman. Gavin Monina. At forward, 6'5", senior, number 24, Eli Green. And center, 6'6", sophomore, number 44, Cole McDermott.
and we welcome you back inside Cascade High School for the start up tonight.
Yeah, it should be really fun.
Looking forward to this one here, as the Cougars have made a huge change to their starting lineup, bringing in Gavin Monadnock in favor of Jackson Mackler. And Carson, I like this move. Gavin's a tremendous shooter, really the only one out here who can be a legit scoring threat consistently from the
he
wing.
had 4 threes at Mid-Prairie earlier.
Absolutely, that's what Cascade needs. They need a three-point shooter, and they have that with Monadnock. So I love the move, starting him and then bringing Jackson Mackler off the bench for some fresh legs in favor of Cole McDermott. And we're underway here with McDermott. Yeah, that's illegal. You can't do that. Yeah, can't tip it to yourself. So it's going to go to the Indians, and we are going to keep the possession arrow now in favor of Cascade when there's a jump ball.
Cougars are usually going to set this 2-3 zone. I don't think I've ever seen them play a different defense.
Yep, the Cougars are a team who will never stray away from that 2-3 zone, as we have Delzell handling it now. He's up on the wing. The Cougars are playing a really aggressive defense to start this game. They are pumped up for this game. They want to beat this big-time rival from down south. As Feller's got it in the paint, up top to Delzell. Switching over to Lawrence. Lawrence up to Irwin. He's going to drive inside on a shorter defender and pass it down low. As we have Cass Huffman dribbling across.
Something on the stat sheet that jumps off. This is kind of per usual with us this year. There's 4 scorers for Camanche ahead of Cascade's number 1.
Absolutely, and that's kind of a regular occurrence for the Cougars, with our leading scorer averaging only like something around the area of 7 or 8 points a game. Absolutely, yeah. And Gavin Monadnock could step in here and potentially be our leading scorer again for the second straight game.
Yeah.
As Cooper Rausch, he caught it right on the line. That was nearly an over and back.
Very close. I caught that one, but
we'll take it.
And
a fantastic rejection as Eli Green's shot got swatted away. Now we're in transition the other way. That's going to be Irwin.
Transition offense, you can only imagine.
Absolutely. As Delzell off the 3, no good. And a good start defensively for the Cougars. That's 2 Long jump shots can't find the mark for Camanche. Now we'll see what the Cougars can do on offense. And a wide open Cole McDermott down low. And
That needs to go down. There's no other push like that.
And Carson, that worries me. I hope we don't say that all night again. That's been a common theme all year. Absolutely, a little bit of PTSD if you're a Cougar fan. But good hands by Rauscher getting the steal.
I mean, defense will always be here for Cascade. It's been their number one thing this year to write home about. For sure.
Absolutely. If the Cougars can just put together, some games where they can score in the 40s, they're going to start winning a lot of ball games. And a near turnover by Green. As a good cut by Roush, but Green couldn't find him. And now we're running the other way with Delzell passing it up ahead. And a rejection by that Green, but we're going to. That's
the first on the Cougars, which is a surprise. Only 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes in, we're going to send, I believe that's Miller to the line to shoot 2. And not a terrible start for the Cougars as they're still tied 0-0, but that offense has got to start clicking.
Like to get some points for sure.
Absolutely. Let's see if Feller can knock these down.
It.
First free throw's a little long for Feller. We'll take that. So the score remains 0-0 with 5:58 to play in the first.
Yeah, I think points will be at a premium here tonight.
Absolutely. You're not going to find many of them.
Everyone will count.
Yep. Yeah, you never know how important each and every free throw can be for this game. As now we got Mononok for definitely breaks the pressure and crosses the timeline in favor of Cass Huffman now. Who puts on a little razzle-dazzle on Delzell. Nothing's happening, so he passes over to Cooper. And we have a wide open 3 in the corner from Eli Green.
A little short.
And just a wee bit short from Green there. Same old from the start of the game for the Cougars. Struggling to find the range. Now another wide open 3 for the Indians. Can't fall. And a huge bullet dodge there for the Cougars.
Yeah, I would have been 4-0. That's pretty tough for the way this offense has been playing to come back.
Absolutely. It's good for the confidence. Now Gavin Mononok's going to line up a 3. That's going to be a little bit off. That's fine. Gavin keeps shooting.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what we need is for Gavin Mononok to knock down some open 3s. Now we have Irwin driving to the paint.
Like we were saying against Northeast, if somebody can earn time in these moments when we're down by something. And
Absolutely.
I really took advantage of that. Now he's starting the basketball.
Yep. As Wilt can't find anything on Cole McDermott. Cole played phenomenal defense there. Now we have Delzell with the drive. He can't find anything, so he's going to pass it out to the wing. And Eli Green puts his hand down, and Irwin knocks down a 3 in his face. Eli's got to know better than that. You got to keep that hand up. Hand down, man down, they always say.
Looks like Dunlap and Shaw are going to come in.
Pick him up off the floor.
Turnovers Cascade's gotten here. You got to get some points off the turnovers.
Absolutely.
That could lead your offense.
And Carson, why are we not surprised that we're 4 minutes into the ballgame and Cascade still hasn't scored a point?
But not surprised.
Absolutely not. But we still have a chance here with Gavin Mononok in the starting lineup to get something going. As Eli Green's going to pass it into the high post to Cole McDermott, who's going to drive inside. And a great move by Cole McDermott, getting his defender in the air for the first 2 points of the game for the Cougars.
Pretty close to maybe even a traveling there. But
And
there's a turnover.
good hands by the Cougars again, and now we're running the other way with Gavin Mononok dribbling. And even though Cascade's not scoring a lot, still a fantastic start, only down 2. Camanche team coming in at 9-3 in the year and 9-2 in conference play. And Eli Green's content to distribute the defense.
Pretty well this year, though. They started first half pretty well. Just cast up in there on a cut, I think.
Absolutely. And now Eli Green's going to nearly get his pocket pick, but he gets it back. He's going to feed it over to Gavin Mononok, who's going to give it back to Cooper Roush, who's going to reset the possession.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Yep. Smart idea from Roush there.
Cooper is looking to get into this floater there. That was not going to get
absolutely. Good scouting by Camanche, not allowing that floater even. And an illegal screen. Is that what we have here, Carson?
I'm going to say timeout.
Oh, a timeout. Cascade calls it. We'll be back.
2:59, 4-2.
Yeah, we'll be right back here at the end of the timeout. And we're back for the second half here of the first quarter with 2:58 to play. Cascade down 4-2.
Second half of the first quarter, I've never heard that one before, but it actually worked.
Yeah. As Cooper Roush has it up top. He's no big hero. He's going to try to get a screen from Eli Green, but Shaw fights right through it. Now Green's going to go between the legs and find Huffman in the corner for an open three. Short again. And ice cold shooting from the floor again for the Cougars at the start of this game. They got to rely on their defense now. And now Green's going to foul. That's going to be Feller going to the line again. A 4-point lead. That's going to be the second on Eli Green, and that's not good for Eli, I'm sure, because that's his second foul. He's got 2, and the team only has 2, so I'm sure Jackson will be in for Eli here. Right through for Feller. And here comes Jackson early on for Green. Yep, you got that jersey tucked in. And no, Jackson brings some tremendous defense and rebounding, which is always needed for the Cougars.
Yeah, not as much as offense lately, but
absolutely. Yeah, but rebounding helps. It'll lead to more possessions. As we're going to have Huffman inbound it. And some tight press from the Indians here. They're going to get it into Huffman. To Monternock. And he's going to take it up himself.
One thing I've noticed in here is Shaw's one of the few kids that guards Cooper that's smaller than him all year in the conference.
Yep, you're not going to see many kids shorter than Cooper Roush in this conference. Cooper, he's got on the wing right now. He's going to find Jackson Mackler, who's going to drive inside. Nice pump fake by Cooper. Over to Cole McDermott. He's going to think about what he wants to do. He's going to try to back his defender down and pass up to Cass Huffman, who's going to drive inside. Over to Cole McDermott, back outside to Cass.
There's some decent bucket opportunities already in this possession.
Yep, absolutely. And now Camanche really clamping down. There's been no open shots now from Cascade.
They are letting
absolutely. They just don't want him shooting threes, as he hasn't taken a single 2-pointer all year. That's a stunning fact right there. As we are 13 games in. And, a long possession here for the Cougars. No need to be in any hurry. Just take the time off the clock as long as you need and look for an open shot here.
6-2 here near the end of the first quarter. We've been saying that a lot this season.
Yep. Ooh, and a near steal by Lawrence.
That would have been great anticipation.
And now Gavin Monternock for 3. A little short, but great rebounding by Jackson Mackler. And that's what he brings off the bench now.
40 seconds to go here. Stop below.
Absolutely. He's going to stop here and go down. In the start of the second quarter, only down 2. That's about as good as you can hope for from Cascade. Score, unless we have a miracle here for Camanche.
Yeah, that could be.
We're going to have Delzell inbounding it. And something else, Carson, Camanche is the first team I've seen all year with names in the back of their jerseys.
Yeah.
Makes our job a little bit easier up here.
Yeah,
and that's going to count and goes, and no good. End of the first quarter, the score is 6-4 Indians, and we'll be right back here for the start of the second. And welcome you back inside Cascade High School for the start of the second quarter, with the score being 6-4 Indians. And Carson, another low-scoring game for the Cougars. And what else would you expect?
Nothing.
Absolutely not. But,
There's
the Cougars,
time, yeah.
absolutely, they got to count their blessings. They're only down 2 after scoring only 4 points in the first quarter. So within striking distance still, but what Cascade cannot afford to do, like they have done in games past, is go on these nasty droughts and let teams put together a big double-digit run against them to put away a game. Now Mackler's going to drive inside, and he's going to be determined to put up a shot, and it goes! Good job by Mackler. He's got 4 points already off the bench.
This off the bench thing might have fired him up a little bit.
Absolutely. This might be a great decision by the coaches, putting Gavin Monternock in for some early scoring in the starting lineup and firing up Jackson Mackler off the bench. And now a deep 3 is going to go for Lawrence.
He's got a good stroke shooting.
For Cascade as they finally claw their way back to tie it. And now they're right back down 3. If Monternock dribbles across, he's being really guarded hard by Delzell. Now Roush has got it. between the leg dribble up top, looking to make a move on Shaw. Over to Monarch, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be only the second foul on the visiting Indians. Yep. Absolutely. So now we'll have Cass Huffman set to inbound. Looking to bring it back to within a 1 or a tie ball game here. If they can get a 3 to fall. And with Gavin Monarch in the starting lineup, still no 3-pointers have fallen. Falls out run the other way. And Feller's going to get a look. Instead, he's going to pass up to a wide open Shaw. No good. Another bullet dodge there for the Cougars. That could have been kind of a knife there, going down 6. Instead, it remains a 3-point game.
Even though our guys are 4-9, it's always going to be a tough game when you play them.
Absolutely. They're going to play hard through thick and thin. Yep, and a good screen from Mackler in the wing, and now we're going to have McDermott down low. He needs to post up here. He can't find anything, so
great pass.
And a wide open shot for Monarch can't go. And those are the shots that he's going to have to hit if he wants a chance to beat the Indians this game. Instead, we have Lawrence driving in, and a nifty move by Lawrence. Just couldn't, everything but the finish for Lawrence. What a pretty move in the paint there. And we're running the other way with Cass Huffman now. Absolutely. That's one thing that you don't see very often in high school basketball, making your own shots like that. Now Mackler's got it out in the wing, back up top to Roush. He's going to serve the defense and can't find anything, so he's going to dribble over to Cass Huffman. Huffman's going to drive inside of the free throw line and get blocked. Great block by Lawrence. I'm not sure if that was the shot Cass should have been looking for there. Oh, and a wide open layup. Cascade will take it. That is a huge break for the Cougars. And, Camanche is trying to let Cascade stay in this game, but Cascade hasn't been able to capitalize as of yet. Yeah. And another turnover for the Cougars. It's getting ugly offensively. And speaking of turnovers, we're heading back the other way. Fast up and down pace here with a lot of turnovers.
A lot of camera vision.
Yeah, it's making our job hard. Justin Rawlings will check into the game along with for the Cougars Adam Dunlap. Now we have a hold up here. Absolutely, this is the best thing Cascade could ask for here. A huge 3-pointer. Ooh, and a near steal by Roush. Oh, and we're going to get a wide open jump shot on the other end. Right through. And that hurts right there. Dunlap makes Cascade pay for leaving him open. That could have been a big possession defensively for Cascade if they could have got a stop and came back down and scored. Absolutely. We expect nothing less from Dunlap than to knock that shot down. Now on the other end we have, a nifty pass from Rolling inside to McDermott, who gets rejected away.
You can tell the defense knew what was going to happen there.
Yep, they could see that coming from a mile away, Carson. And now we have Camanche dribbling out top. And right now we have a turnover. Good effort by Justin Rolling getting on the floor, saving a defensive possession here for the Cougars. Now we're going to have Cass Huffman.
That's a good extra pass.
Absolutely. See if Mackler can make him pay. And Carson, absolutely, Jackson Mackler's got 6 points off the bench for the Cougars, and it's great to see him be aggressive early. This is exactly what he needed to do. Absolutely, and to your point, he's already at 6, 2.1 Delzell now, looking to set up a new possession. He's going to drive inside.
Second chances are going to kill you.
Absolutely, as Coleman Thomas can pick up a foul. That'll be his.
I don't remember the last time we've had a Camanche Cascade game here that hasn't been an instant classic.
Absolutely, your point, Carson. It's always an absolute fantastic ball game when these two meet up in Cascade High School. They never disappoint. As the second free throw is on its way and short, and an offensive rebound for Feller. Right back up and in, and just a backbreaker for the Cougars. That can't happen against a team like Camanche. Now Eli Green's in trouble numbers. McDermott's thinks about a jump shot but doesn't. He's going to pass over to Eli Green, who can't convert.
You had 3 on 2 there.
Gerber, that'll be, I believe, his first. Team's second. So no issues foul-wise for both teams. As we have Irwin driving inside. And a fantastic rejection by Cole McDermott. And we're going to
wait for the ball and a
travel. Happy to see Monarch step into this ball game. I think he's deserved playing time for a long time, and he finally earned it, getting a starting nod.
You can tell Irwin's got a little something on his arm from the last time these two closed that up.
Absolutely, Carson. It's a great point. Now we have Mackler. That's not where he wants to be. Oh, and he's going to get bailed out by the Indians here. That's going to be number 33. That's Mike Delzell. And that's a big foul for Delzell. He's going to have to leave the game in favor of Zane Wilt again. And we'll have Jackson Mackler here set to inbound. Oh, and he had Gavin Monarch wide open, but instead a horrendous pass by Mackler. That's going to make Coach McMullen furious as now, like I said, Carson, the lead balloons up to 8 points. And all I can say is here we go again. This happens.
Cameron almost missed that one, but we got her just in time.
That's right. But as I was saying earlier, back up to an 8-point game. This happens every game. The Cougars had a decent start, keeping it close for a while, but now you're seeing Comanche start to run away with it a little bit here.
Yeah, I've definitely said this every single time so far, but if you can get a buck or two, 1.5, get yourself feeling good, that'll work. And that's not a bucket.
And another turnover, this time courtesy of Cole McDermott. And this has just got to make Coach McMullen crazy. And an athletic little shot there, up and under, can't go. Thankfully for the Cougars.
Just going up with a normal.
And this isn't what you want here. They're going to have to call timeout as they have Cole McDermott trying to grip it up.
They only have 3 left to go there in the second half. With a minute 20 to go, Comanche leads 19-11.
We'll be right back. Back for the tail end of the first half here with a minute 20 to play. Cascade's going to have the ball down 19-11, and they desperately need it.
Guess what I'm going to say. You need a couple buckets here. I said this every single game.
You have to. I mean,
get some confidence going on the offense side of the ball. There really ain't much else you can do.
Because if you don't have a basket here, you're in danger of going down 10 or 11.
Gavin's got to try to use his left hand there.
And that's the third straight turnover.
A wide open layup with his left hand. Maybe he can't dribble with his left hand. I don't know.
That must be good scouting by Camanche.
Good scouting for not seeing him.
Can't do. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. And now we're going to have an open 3 from Lawrence.
And
now
expected to lead your to 11.
Comanche just doubled the Cougars at 22-11. And, you know, Carson.
There ain't anything to say.
I don't know what else
we
to
can say something again, but you've already heard it 5 times.
Absolutely. We just beat her down at this point. Let's just kick back and watch this possession and see if Cascade get a much needed bucket here.
That would have been a good look, but he hesitated.
And there can't be any
You've seen that a lot this year, too. There's been a lot of good looks.
And that's not even close.
That's not good.
And another turnover. That's 4 in a row, and it's going to be a 13-point lead here.
Nope. Gotta get the rebound there.
And
4 seconds.
Eli Green's going to come on the fact that and he's just going to be content to dribble out the clock. Shot's no good, but won't count anyway. And
22-11 at the half.
That's going to do it. We'll be right back here at the beginning of the third.
And starting the second half with a pair of different voices. Just a little refresher here. We see the Camanche Indians walk back out on the court. Cougars have yet to be seen. Little activity on the east side of the court, west side, excuse me. Camanche finding the groove early in the warm-up.
Nice layup by
Still 0 Cougar sightings on the other side of the court. I thought the first half, not a whole lot of momentum in the beginning, you know, to the point where there was some lack of vision from some of the audience. You know, I didn't watch a whole lot of plays. Just seemed to be getting kind of monotonous. But a lot of Pringle can shots, you know, and that's the kind of shot that just hits a specific target. And, you know, it's the kind of thing that it's a shot that would fall into a Pringle can if it were to replace the hoop. Now, see, I noticed that the scoring really picked up at the end of the first half, and we'll see if the Cougars can and the Indians can keep that momentum and see if they don't fall into another rut like they had first half.
What do the Cougars have to do to get on the right track in the second half? They make some more shots or what?
Cole says Cougars need to make some more shots to gain more
points.
Need to
move the ball. Not really doing much.
Move the ball. So we need a not lazy ball movement and more shots. Really. Exactly. You know, Cole, an expert once told me that the more the ball goes into the hoop, the more points that will occur. And we have the Cougars entering the court. Ladies and gentlemen, the rumble has started. Yeah, first shot of the second half warm-ups. Oh, and Gavin Monarch, not a single wet ball out on the court yet. Things are looking grim for the Cascade Cougars. Moving over to the other side of the court, we have the Camanche Indians trying to keep up pace with the Cougar warm-ups, but sadly falling short. You know, Cole, I don't think they have, you know, the swagger of the Cougar team. You know what I mean? We have that.
Number 3's hair is pretty baller.
You know, Cole, I did at the beginning of the game. I did mention the hair of number 3. I noticed it does have a particular wave to it. That does attribute some of the swagger, but it doesn't do enough to offset the lack of swagger exhibited by the other players. It is a very polished haircut. Now, one thing I noticed is the Camanche team does seem to have a lot of drive, but I think the Cougars are driver.
More driven.
More driven. Thank you, Cole.
Well, you're welcome.
Moving over to the other side of the court. Our cameraman will handle that. Thank you, cameraman. Camera view is provided by Jack Minster and Ray Martin. As you can see, warm-ups are getting off to a great start. Cougars are finding their groove finally. Planning a comeback in this second half. I'd like to make a quick shout out to Cale McDermott. He's been with me since day one. I'm really sorry to hear about what happened recently. Silence befalls the court before play continues. The Cougars putting their heads together. Oh, Brody Supple playing minutes is the textbook definition of winning games. You know, I think Brody is really just the power behind the punch that the Cougars can pack. And I think exactly whenever they've been missing that extra spunk, Brody Supple has been exactly, yes. Cale McDermott typing on Snapchat. We'll see what he has to say. Get off the camera. Okay.
And we'd like to extend a huge thank you to Vic Cowder and Cole McDermott for a fantastic halftime show here. Cole Miller, excuse me. I got the wrong Cole. But great job, guys. It was very entertaining. I enjoyed listening to it. And we welcome you back inside Cascade High School now for the start of the third quarter with the Cougars down 11 by the score of 22-11. And Carson, in all seriousness, how can the Cougars get back in this ballgame? That's all there is to it. Only 11 points, not much else to say. As Cooper Roush is up top. You see the Cougars are playing with a sense of urgency here. And now Cooper's just going to back it off here and take time to think about what he wants to do. Going to find Cole McDermott. He's going to power his way in. I thought he might have traveled, but instead we're going to get a blocked shot. We're going to be heading the other way with a chance for the Indians to extend their lead yet again. Feller's got it in the corner. And a good drive by Lawrence down to the middle. Irwin finds a great pass down low. That's going to be Zane Wilt laying it in, making it a 13-point ball game here. Scored 24-11 with 6:57 to go in the third quarter.
I'm not surprised.
You know, I really... What a high-flying dunk attempt there by Irwin. I believe that was Irwin. Lawrence, excuse me. That was fun to watch, even though it didn't go in. So we're going to step back by Irwin. No good. And Cole McDermott with a strong rebound. And that would have brought the house down, Carson, if that dunk would have fell.
Side going nuts too.
Oh, my. No good. And the Cougars only have 11 points here. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Roush is getting nifty in the wing here. He's going to drive inside. Finding a cutting Modernock, and that's got to go for McDermott. That won't go. Eli Green gets the rebound. Instead, he's going to get a foul called on him. That's going to be his third, Carson. That's going to be a big loss for the Cougars if they choose to sit him now. And they're going to watch leave him in with 5:30 to go in the third quarter. And find a great pass to Wilt. A good call there, Carson. They're going to find Wilt down low. No, it's a turnover. The Cougars are running the other way yet again. Now we will find out if the Cougars can string together multiple stops and find a way to keep Dunlap. We'll also have Dick Herbert coming in. And for the Cougars, we have Tanner Simon checking in. The Indians are doubling up the Cougars yet again. What a play there by Witt. And even a better find there to get him that open dunk. And now we're going to have a foul called on, that should be Adam Dunlap. That will be his.
This game has the feel of it might get ugly soon.
Yes, it does. So we have Jackson Mackler driving inside of Tanner Simon now, and he fumbles it away. And it's going to be going to Camanche. We'll run the other way again. Another Cascade turnover. Inbound, excuse me. And good hands by Rolling, but it falls right in the hands of Feller. Cougar fans are not happy that there wasn't an offensive foul called on Feller there. But we're going to play on. Yep. There's not much to be happy about for a Cougar fan right now, Carson. And way short there for Irwin. We'll run the other way with Justin Rolling. He's going to work on Dick Herbert. Dick Herbert playing great defense, and now we're going to have a run out. What are we going to see here, Carson? And oh, goodness, a missed layup. I think he was trying to get too fancy there. Instead, we're going to have Dick Herbert putting it back in, extending the lead up to 30-13 with 2:58 to play. And now it's
a one-hand dunk, and he tried to do something special on it.
You know, I'm kind of disappointed. I was looking forward to seeing a big-time transition dunk there.
He has something to look forward to right now.
Absolutely. Anything we can find to
spark our entertainment.
Absolutely, because we're struggling right now to find anything entertaining from the Cougars. I mean, it's just been a tough game to watch yet again. But it could help here if Cole McDermott can go to the line and confidently knock down 2 free throws.
30-13 score.
And you know, Cole McDermott's only the 50th from the line this year, but he's got a great stroke. And like I say all the time, it's all about confidence. With a stroke like this, he should be able to come up there and start knocking down more free throws. And right on cue, a nice soft touch by McDermott there, making the first. Absolutely, I told him he can do it. And making that first free throw was big for his confidence.
Yeah.
Second free throw's on the way, and a nice soft touch again as Cole gets a good roll on 2 straight free throws. Now Cascade's got to get a stop. Down 15. We're going to have Dick Herbert up top over to Dunlap. He's going to find Feller in the middle. He had a shot if he wanted it. Now he's going to drive in and get stripped by Tanner Simon. Back to Dunlap, though. Dick Herbert's going to drive in. Going to lob up a layup that got rejected out of bounds by Cole McDermott. Good defense here by the Cougars with 2:27. Absolutely. That was a nice, good rejection there from McDermott. Let's see if that sparks some energy for the Cougars, Carson. Anything they can get at this point. Just chip away little by little. Maybe get this lead down to 10 or 11 by the end of the third quarter here and see what they can make happen in the fourth. You don't have to get it all back in one possession, as they say. Well, that's going to help. There's a charge. And who are they going to call that on? I'm sorry. I missed that. That's going to be Dick Herbert. That's going to be his second, so that's okay. He's going to stay in there. And, and a dangerous pass by Huffman getting into Simon. And now the Cougars have numbers and an open jumper. That's not going to fall for Simon. You can tell how off and let it go. And now we're going to run the other way yet again. Then we're going to have Delzell dribbling up, finding an open feller in the paint who's going to swing it out. What a beautiful possession. As a three falls, that's going to be Dick Herbert. They send the lead back up to 18. And that's not what you want if you're Cascade.
Nope.
As the lead is blown to nearly 20. And another turnover.
Camanche got numbers.
Dirk Herbert's going to lean in for a tough floater, extending this lead to 35-15 in favor of the Indians. We're going to have a timeout by Coach McMullen. Coach McMullen is absolutely furious. He doesn't know what else he can say. He's shrugging his shoulders down there. And like you said, Carson, we don't know what else to say there. We'll be right back. Excuse me, and welcome you back inside Cascade High School with a minute 38 to go in the third quarter with the Cougars down by 20 points here.
Yeah, score around the conference. It looks like Monticello's beating North Cedar by 6 at the break.
And you know, that's kind of a shocker there, Carson. Monticello's proven to be clearly the best team in the conference, and North Cedar's putting up a great fight, but that's why they say
motivation in games like that.
Absolutely, and that's why they say, anything can happen on any given day.
Yeah.
And another turnover is committed by Cascade.
Oh my goodness, Cass often got crossed over.
Yep, great move by Dick Herbert to get Cass on skates there. Now we're going to have Lawrence in open three, and that's going to be knocked down every time. Lawrence is such a pure shooter, and we're going to see Eli Green and Gavin Mountanock, along with Justin Rowling, set to check back into the Cougars, as Coach McMullen is absolutely furious with his team right now. Down 23, and Carson, we talked about it earlier in the program. When Cascade was down 4, we said we can't let Camanche go on these huge runs, and what happened? An absolutely massive run, and now the Cougars are down by a whopping score of 23 late in the third quarter. And this just leaves me speechless. I was expecting a hard-fought battle tonight with the starting lineup change. I expected that to bring some energy off the bench with Mackley and some more shooting in the starting lineup with Mountanock.
To get some more,
and
sometimes you just don't have it going.
And just nothing's working out for the Cougars tonight yet again. As Green's going to pass it into Huffman, who's going to find Cole McDermott for a little jumper. That's going to see Cole aggressively take jumpers like that.
Good rebound by Gavin.
He's going to be back up top to Huffman, who's going to lob up a three, and that's going to be way short. And we're running the other way with Lawrence. Lawrence drives inside, finds Shaw on the wing. He's going to back it out, run some offense here. They're going to hold it for the final shot. Trying to extend the lead up to a 25 or 26 point game here before the end of the third. As right now, the Cougars are being outscored by 12 points.
I don't think they wanted that look, but it wasn't the worst thing ever.
Yep, it was a good look, but that's not what they wanted running. Back calling it how it is. We are here for the start of the fourth quarter, with the score being 38-15 in favor of Camanche. And there's not much here to say, Carson. Down 23. Let's just make it respectable here as the game wears on.
No crap.
Yeah, it's not been fun to watch so far. And shout out to Camanche Barstool for watching the stream. Glad to see we're getting support from down at Camanche, and they are in for a show tonight as their team is just putting on an absolute clinic. So good for the Indians putting up a fantastic show for their viewers back at home. Here in Cascade, we are having a hard time watching our Cougars as Delzell gets it and drives in. He's going to lose it. And Eli Green, nope, Cole McDermott comes with it and throw a little pass over to Cass Huffman, who's going to dribble the other way with 7:20 to go in the ball game. Gavin Monternock's got it out in the lane. He's going to swing it back over to Eli Green. And Eli's had a quiet game so far. And Justin Rowling hasn't shot much. Check in and throw up a three-pointer way short. And Carson, the Cougars might be on track for their lowest scoring game of the season right here.
Sure about that. We only scored 19 at back then.
That's true, but
we only scored 20 against Northeast.
Yeah, there's been a lot of low-scoring games so far this year.
There.
Let's hope the Cougars can do that. As Eli Green has it out in the wing. Cole McDermott's got it in the post. He's going to drive in. He loses it, but good job by Cole getting it back to an open three for Monternock. And Gavin has not been able to find the range. A nifty little move by Irwin. Up ahead for Owen. A nice little jam on the putback. That will not count as we're going to have free throws for Camanche instead. It's going to send Delzell to the line to shoot two. Delzell knocks in the first free throw, extending the lead to 24 points by the score of 39-15 with 6:28 to play in the ballgame. Delzell calmly lobs up the second shot. A little short, but it rattles in. 40-15 Indians with 6:28 to play. We're going to have Rowling dribbling up the court. Now over to Cooper Roush to Monternock in the corner, who hasn't scored yet tonight. And we're waiting for some fireworks here. Oh, and a slam dunk in transition by Lawrence. There's some highlights as the lead balloons out to 27. And we're seeing some high-flying offense here, Carson, from the Indians.
One-sided.
It has been a one-sided ball game, but at least we're seeing some entertaining transition.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of it too.
Absolutely. And we're going to have Lawrence back on the wing after that jam. Back up top to Irwin, whose three is a little short, but Delzell with a strong rebound. Goes up with a nice little spinning layup that goes in, and things are really getting out of hand now here.
They're really not much.
Monternock's going to try to stop the bleeding, and
The
he
only thing
can't.
you can say is compliment Camanche right now.
Yep, you just got to compliment Camanche on putting together a fantastic game plan, just shutting down Cascade from about the start of the second quarter till now. As Dunlap drives inside, and one as he puts in a nice floater. And now if he makes a free throw, the lead will balloon up to 30. As right now it's a score of 46-17 with 5:28 to play in the ball game. Fellers, check back.
Pretty close game.
Well, I think you can at least have some humor with all this going on so far, Carson. Trying to make light out of it. That's a good thing. Free throw's no good, so the lead remains only 29.
And little lackadaisical.
And what do we have? It's going to stay right here. Great effort from Camanche. Even though they're up 29, they're still out here hustling for loose balls. Just credit to Camanche coaching staff. Not letting their kids quit, as Jackson Mackler is going to check back in for Cole McDermott. Cole's going to get a breather.
A lot of shoe squeaking. That's why I can notice right now.
Yeah.
We're heading out, right?
We'll see you.
See you, boys.
Deuces.
As we have the Indians checking in, courtesy of Mike Delzell. Back up top to Lawrence. Over to Delzell. Now Feller has it. He's going to set up possession here. See what offense they're going to run. Over to Dunlap. Looks to the left corner, but nobody's there. He nearly passed it out of bounds, but good awareness. They got Dunlap open here.
Might get a jump.
And we're going to have a region by Gavin Monternock. That will be his first, team's fifth for this second half. And now we'll have Dunlap inbounding. Still no shooting foul.
still got a pretty good tone here for all the ball games.
Yeah, you try to just stay positive no matter what's going on. The Cougars are going to drop to 4-10, but they got a home game Friday against Tipton, and hopefully be able to bounce back and get back up to 5-10 on the year after that game. So we'll hope for the best.
Yeah.
And that'll help there, getting a rebound from Eli Green. The Cougars got to keep fighting. It's all about having pride in what you're doing out here.
Out in the corner, didn't find them.
Now they find him. As Jackson Mackler goes up and gets rejected by, and that's going to send Lawrence to the line to shoot 2. First free throw splashed through by Lawrence there. A good confident stroke from the line. Oh, excuse me. And Mason Otting's back in for the Cougars. We're going to have one more substitution coming for Camanche. That is Daristan checking in. Darson, excuse me, on my pronunciation there.
What the heck?
There must have been a lane violation, Carson. What am I missing? He's going to get us an ovation from his teammates and the Camanche fans here that made the long trip to Cascade as he put together a phenomenal performance tonight.
Yeah, he had 2 less points than the Cougars did.
Yeah, that's right, Carson. Excellent point. Lawrence himself scores 15, which nearly matches the entire Cougars team, as they have only scored 17 to this point. It has been, all things considering. At least we've seen a couple dunks by the Indians here, which makes it somewhat entertaining.
Yeah.
As we see Cass Huffman out deep, near half court, dribbling in. He's going to feed Luke Ruckerberg, who's going to size up the defense. Nakomi looks for an outlet and finds Tanner Simon now. It's going to go back up top to Luke Ruckerberg. He's going to dribble around and drive inside. Cole McDermott's going to take a mid-range jumper. That's going to be a little short for Cole. If your Cascade just get back and play tight defense here, down 47-17. Yep, that's all you can do. With 3:23 to go in the ball game.
We need 3 more points to not get the lowest score of the year.
Absolutely. Let's hope that Cascade can get a couple baskets here and not set a record this year for the lowest score.
A lot of time for us.
Absolutely. 3:17 is plenty of time. They should be able to get a few buckets in that time frame. As another offensive rebound by the Indians. But now a great strip by Cass Huffman. Now we're running the other way. He's going to take it himself. Otting's got it now on the wing. Back over to Cass Huffman, who's going to drive inside. And feed Tanner Simon, who had an open look, but passes it up for a drive inside. And a tough shot that got blocked away by the Indians. Then we'll run the other way. It's going to be Dunlap. We're going to have Tanner Simon with another rebound in.
2:35 to go, 47-17. That's all I got. You can say it's a learning lesson in some ways.
Absolutely. This whole season has been kind of a learning lesson. Cascade's had such dominant boys basketball for years and years, and every once in a while you're going to have a down year. And right now we're seeing one of them. What's that? Absolutely. 2 more years left after this. He's going to be a big factor for 2 years. And Cass Huffman's only a junior, only in a few years.
Hopefully sooner rather than later, though, you got to say.
Absolutely. As Shaw gets in bounds now. He's just going to dribble it up top there in no hurry. Absolutely. It's great to see Jonah Mononok and Brody Sewell checking in. And Carson, I'm really looking forward to see if they can get some shots locked up here and knock down some shots off the bench.
Some Brody Sewell shots here.
Absolutely. And a nice little floater falls for Dunlap from the lane. That's going to put the Indians up to 49 points. Now we're going to have a timeout. And we're going to have Jonah Mononok and Brody Sewell checking in.
Oh, it's timeout just for substitution.
Yep, just a substitution timeout.
Brody Sewell's play, he's still averaging 1.2 points a game.
And there have been occasions this year when Brody Sewell's checked in and scored some big-time points for the Cougars here when they were needed.
Yeah.
And right now he gets a chance to play for a minute and a half and see what he can do.
Some time, yeah.
He calls Jonah Mononok up to the top, and he's going to slash inside and can't make anything happen. Oh, and Luke Ruckerberg saves it to Supple. He's going to have a free. It's going to be short. Rebounded, run the other way fast, up to Jenkins. And Jenkins is going to get a scoring column off the bench. Good to see some bench players for Comanche Indians getting involved. Even with the bench players, it still looks sharp. And now we're going to see a blocking call. The Comanche bench desperately wanted to charge, but he was not set. Thankfully, we didn't. As Cascade will get a chance to get
hopefully 19 points here.
first points in the ballgame.
This game got a lot of dice on back in the field right now.
Yes, it does. The same type of field. And the front end on the way, a little short for Luke Roggerberg. Score is 51-17 Indians with 53 seconds to play in the ballgame. Absolutely, we have Dick Herbert here with no hurry. They are indeed, Carson, like you said, just going to dribble the ball out.
Unless we force it into something, this could happen.
Yep, well, time will tell. As Shaw's putting some moves on, Mason Notting up top. He's going to pass it back out near the timeline for Dick Herbert. And he's going to drive inside, and no foul called. At this point, the refs just want to get it over with. And Brody Simple's looking for something to happen over to Otting. Roggenberg thought about a three, but passes back up top. And Otting with a nice little move, drives into the paint, and throws it right in the hands of Dick Herbert, but he fumbles out of bounds, and we'll keep it right here for one final shot opportunity for the Cougars. Maybe we'll see Jonah Minor not get his first shot up for the day. And Mondernock cuts to the corner, and with that, we're going to have Luke Roggenberg throw up one final three before the buzzer, and that's not going to go. Now we have Simple lobbing up at the buzzer. No good. He can't get the buzzer in.